The Hollow Crown consists of adaptations of Richard II, Henry IV, Parts 1 and 2, and Henry V. The unifying theme is monarchy, the political struggles and the personal cost of gaining the crown, which can often prove a hollow victory. For this Herculean task, directing duties have been divided between Rupert Gould, Richard Eyre and Thea Sharrock, who took on the challenge of Henry V.
Now are we well resolved, and by God's help and yours, the noble sinews of our power, France being ours, we'll bend it to our oar or break it all to pieces.
The more I read it and the more I thought about it, the more this play for me is a play about war, and it's a play about, essentially it's about one man's journey through learning to be a king, not knowing how to do it, not knowing what the next thing he's going to have to deal with is going to be, particularly given the history, you know, the how that he is in Henry IV's 1 and 2. He is a particular kind of man in those plays. By the time he gets to Henry V, he is already king, and he's got all of these choices ahead of him.
The template for the traditional rendition of Henry V on film was delivered first by Laurence Olivier and then Kenneth Branagh, and Thea Sharrock resisted the temptation to update this kingly tale.
It's very much a period piece, but I wanted, particularly with the costumes and again the design, for it to have a modern day aspect to it. I've got Tom Hiddleston playing Henry V. I don't want to have a bowl haircut. I want him looking good. So, you know, I want him in delicious, kind of tight-fitting leather jackets. Yeah, that's what I, you know, because I want people to look at it and want to keep watching. I don't need him in tights. You know, we can still make the point. So he's got very nice leather trousers in mind.
With a contemporary audience in mind, certain scenes took on a particular significance for Sharrock.
There's a famous moment that Olivier obviously left out, which is the killing of the soldiers. Now, in any day and age, that's a terrible thing to do.
We'll cut the throats of those we have, and not a man of them that we shall take shall taste our mercy.
And what I tried to do, because that scene is so important to me, was to try and contextualise that. So, just before he does that, he's told that his hero, essentially, has died, and he goes absolutely ballistic.
So has this new vision of Shakespeare's plays brought a fresh take to the bard, or is it once too often unto the breach?